Hi everyone, Medina here, and I'm just going to make a quick video because I'm going to share with you a bit about my journey. I've been a bit busy lately, and I have been based in a place called Nanango. It's a little town in inland Queensland near Kingaroy. Kingaroy was a place that was known to people through Joe Bjelke Peterson and in his time as a politician many years ago. And we're about 20 minutes from Kingaroy at this little town. And I wanted to share something really interesting, which was that when we moved here, after a little while, we started to notice that there were these deposits of like a thick ash, grey ash, floating around in the air everywhere and in our caravan. And normally with our caravan, we clean our air conditioner filters and our fans probably, on average, every 3 months, something like that. And we started to realize that the cleaning that we needed to do was pretty much every couple of days. So there's like a thick layer of ash that has been clogging our uh, fan and our air conditioner. About 18 kilometers away, uh, according to the maps and going via the road, uh, there is a coal power station called Taurong, and it has a huge area which is where the coal ash comes from. And if we were going as the crow flies, it would probably be more like 15 kilometers. But it is incredible to experience how thick and how dangerous, really, this ash is that is in all the surrounding towns. So there's towns like Yarraman, which I think is even closer. There's Nanango and other towns around this area. And we have in our caravan, we don't ever leave the windows open. We have flywire screens, and yet still this really thick deposits of ash are accumulating in the caravan. The other thing that I noticed was with our dog, we've never had to wipe his eyes before, and we've had to be wiping his eyes at least twice a day to get the accumulated gunk out of his eyes. And as well, my nose has been, I've just noticed in probably the last 2, 3 weeks, my nose has been permanently blocked. So as you can imagine, this is not great for your health. It particularly can affect things like lungs, respiratory systems. The caretaker of this park actually has lived here for many years and has emphysema. I don't know if he's a smoker, but he has emphysema. So, that's the type of thing that would be, there'd be a direct connection potentially with that. Don't want to say too much on here because you know what it's like on social media these days. However, to me, we've had a lot of red flags with this. I'll see if I can share with you my fan. Hold on 1 second. Don't know if you can see, but there is, see that thick layer of dust on my fan? That has accumulated within a couple of days. And that is the ash. See if I can bring it closer to the screen. Yes, you can see there how thick it is. See? See how bad it is? That is the ash from the coal-powered coal power station that's just down the road. How freaky is that? Wow. So we decided to apply for another place to go to. As you can imagine, it doesn't inspire confidence. So we are heading off tomorrow, I think, potentially, if I receive my delivery in the morning from Australia Post. Fingers crossed. We'll be heading off tomorrow, and we'll be heading from Queensland to New South Wales along the beach, which is beautiful, just down a place called Old Bar, Tari, around that area, Tari, Old Bar, which is near some beautiful towns like Foster, Port Macquarie, and down south from there is Newcastle. So I'm really excited to be going to that region. We're about 10 minutes. We're going to be 10 minutes from the beach at Old Bar, which will be fantastic. And I am really happy to explore a new area that I'm not that familiar with. There's some beautiful cafes there, which I'm excited about. And it has really flowed. This is the thing with having a caravan. It's so easy. All you have to do is pack up and scoot off. You don't have to do much at all. Not like when you're leaving a rental and you have to spend days and days cleaning and doing the gardening, and then you're half wrecked when you leave because you're so exhausted. It's completely different in a caravan, so that's exciting. And we are just finding that everything's falling into place beautifully. And I will say too that we were here and it seemed like we were here for a while, and then to me it felt like the energy went out of the equation, out of the place, and there was no energy there. And that always is a sign to me that my time is complete there. And I did a 84-hour fast. It was phenomenal how much difference that fast made, because when I came out of that fast, I felt like my chakras were all unblocked. I had this incredible download of information. My creativity kicked into full gear. And so I'm working on a very exciting project, which I won't mention yet. But at the same time, I feel like it shifted the energy and allowed us to sort of have the floodgates open to be able to move on to a place that was more in alignment. I mean, I think we were here clearly for an important reason. And I received a beautiful divine message that confirmed that. And I'm going to talk in a few later videos about my incredible divine messages that are now coming through as well. And they have just helped me and other people so much. So I won't expand on that right now, because we're in the process of moving the next few days, and I'll tell people about it when I'm able to offer those. So I'm not quite yet able to, unless if you really want to book one, you can book one. I'll put a link below. You can book one for next week, but I'm going to talk about them in a next video because I've got a lot to share on these divine messages. But they it sort of confirmed, well, it did confirm for me that the reason I was here was to align myself with old energies, sort of like, old shadow stuff that hadn't yet been shifted, because the energetic frequency of the place here aligns with that I had yet to shift. That was some old shadow stuff. And so once I had aligned with that and it had come up, which came up in spades, in a big way, 2 days, I was like full on feeling it. I was able to transmute that. So the energy here helped me to align with it so I could transmute it. And then I shifted it and cleared it. I did a fast and totally renewed my energy. So they do say that when you do 72 hours of a fast, it completely regenerates your stem cells. So it's like you have a whole reboot, whole refresh, and your whole system becomes like new again. in terms of your energy. And that was definitely the case, because it all just went bang, 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 bang into place and flowed brilliantly when I had completed the fast. Amazing how much it helps with your energy and your life during these fasts at the moment, particularly with the accelerated transition we're experiencing on planet Earth right now. So it's been a very interesting time. And there's so much that has unfolded. And tomorrow it looks like we're scooting off down south. It'll be a 2-day trip down. We're going to stop halfway, probably around Kingscliff, and head down. And it's going to be wonderful to experience this beautiful new place. So this is my latest news, and I thought it was really pertinent to share with you how damaging the coal power station is to people's health around here. It is surprisingly, I was really, really surprised how much of this ash has come into our caravan, even though we're about 15 kilometers away. And you can imagine you'll be breathing in it all the time. When you're sleeping, you're breathing it in. My nose has been blocked now for at least 3 weeks. It feels like even more. And I'm happy for my health's sake to be moving somewhere else. So just be mindful if you're near a coal-powered station, if you're getting any such symptoms or anything as well, just to be really mindful. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope that was interesting, and I'll hope to see you on the next video. Thank you. Bye. Oh, just an extra thing as well. I just want to let people know that I do have 2 large canvas limited edition original prints available. If anyone would like to buy them, they are $300 Australian each, and they're quite big in size. There's one mermaid and merman, and also cat tonic with the 3 cats. I'm going to show you some images here, and I just have these available. So if anyone would like to purchase them, I can send them to you wherever you are in the world. And they are 300 Australian dollars each. If you're a long way away overseas, I'd have to also find out for packaging, postal, fees as well to go with that. But if you're relatively close, it might be fine for me to absorb the cost in that for you. So if these prints speak to you, they are available, and you can contact me and order them, and I'll send them to you. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, everyone. Bye.